New game. Boy, do I have a delivery for you guys. Hello? Rachel, are you still coming over tonight? Yes, I'm on my way. I should be there soon. That's a relief. I was afraid you might bail. No way. I'm not going to leave you hanging all by yourself. Sit tight. I'm not far from yours. Thanks. I really appreciate you doing this. See you soon. Anita Reynolds, you were always such a scaredy cat. Thanks, babe. Anita's house was a 20-minute walk from my place. Most nights, she's home alone as both her parents work late. I'm not smoking, he's smoking. I would have thought she'd be used to it, but lately she's been afraid of being by herself, even in her own home. I get it. I still think that house was haunted. That is why we decided that I should come over to keep her company. It'll be like a slumber party, one we used to have as kids. Even though we've long outgrown sleepovers, a part of me was secretly looking forward to it. It'll be nice to go back to those times when things were much simpler. Any excuse to do silly things like stay up crazy late, watch a scary movie, and stuff our faces full of sugary snacks. This could be a chance for us to bond. God knows I need something to distract me at this time of year. If you haven't been following the playlist, get with it. Her sister went missing this time of year 2 years ago. Before I realized it, I was already at her door. This neighborhood is so quiet. You'd think nobody lives here. I wonder how best to make my presence known. Knock on her door. I step up to the door and knock twice. Knock, knock. Anita, coming down. I am literally going to go up to doors now and just say knock, knock. Just say, knock, knock. I'm gonna be that weirdo. Rachel, you made it. I'm so glad you came. Did you wait long? Of course, you're fashionably late as usual. Apologize. Sorry, guess I'm always keeping you waiting, huh? Don't make it a habit or I will end you. I'd rather you end this conversation instead. It's freezing out here. Let's go in already. Man, it's been so long since I last visited. I almost feel nostalgic. You should drop by more often. My parents have been working late more and more these days, so you can definitely stay over some more. Aw, she's lonely. Hey, it's almost like a setup for some corny romantic movie. Your parents are away, you're all alone, and you have the perfect excuse to invite this cute girl over, and it's June, and it's awesome. Cute girl, where? I don't see any. That's not nice to joke like that. Hey, don't hate, appreciate. You know that I'm a real catch. Is that so? Then how come you haven't gotten yourself a boyfriend yet? Ouch, that's a low blow. Seriously though, thank you for coming over. I feel more at ease having you around. I've been feeling out of sorts this past few days. Is that what straights do? Joke about being gay? I don't know. It's no problem. It's alright. We're friends after all. It's the least I can do. Thanks. It's good to know who you can count on when it really matters. So, what's been bothering you? Have you been having bad dreams? Something like that, I guess. I don't know, it's hard to describe. I've been having this bad feeling every night for about a week. Like a premonition? Don't say that. That's only going to freak me out even more. It's more like I've been feeling like something's been watching me. You say something has been watching you, not someone. What do you mean? Like I said, it's hard to explain, but I've been feeling this each night when I walk home. It's been like this ever since the fog came. Have you noticed the mist on your way here? Yeah, it was kind of creepy. I can see why you'd hate that too. Having to walk through that every night by yourself. It's been there for about a week now. It's isolated to just on this street and nowhere else. Don't you think that's odd? It makes going outside even more eerie. Being unable to see what's lurking around me. Girl, you gotta get a tan. Go to a tanning bed or something. Get some vitamin D. Poor thing. Got fog all around her, just following her. Is that why you feel eyes watching you? Because you can't see what's out there? Speculation. Probably, but the feeling doesn't go away when I make it home. It follows me inside. Well, fog, ma'am, the way gaseous substances work. Anyway, it follows me inside. Even now, I still feel a bit paranoid. What are you saying? Something is watching you through the walls? I don't know. I don't have an answer. It just gives me the creeps. The crepes. I knew Anita for a long time. We grew up through elementary school together, and she's always been easy to startle. Well, that's not good. This time is different. She seems genuinely afraid that something bad might happen. Something bad might. It's also it's enough to also put me slightly on edge. But I have to be strong for her sake. Be strong. The hairs on the back of my neck tingles. Was it just my imagination, or was something staring at me too? Well, you're staring at each other, so maybe you're both just really bad with social connection. There's more, you know. Huh? Did you know there have been a few reported differences from this neighborhood lately? Like what? Seriously? I didn't know that. Yeah, 2 people went missing. There's been no trace of them. No clue about what happened. They just vanished. A handful of strangers with no connection to one another. That's wild. The police have no leads, so they're leaving open the possibility that they ran away on their own. Guys. No way. Not all of them at the same time. I know, right? For so many of them to just disappear in such a short space of time is too coincidental. Yeah, they all just decided to run away at the same time without knowing each other at all. Can I get a promotion? Sorry. All of this just makes me so uncomfortable. It makes me uncomfortable too, honestly, but for different reasons. Aren't your parents worried to leave you alone knowing people have been disappearing? That would worry me. People were scared for a while, but that didn't last long. Eventually, we just moved on. No one seemed to think it's serious anymore. No one seemed to think it's serious anymore. Fuck. The problem is that there's just no evidence of anything bad happening to them, but the fact that there have been no traces of them worries me. Maybe they got eaten. Who runs away without taking any of their belongings? It's so unusual. How can no one, not even their family, do nothing about it and not lose their mind? What if something was actually wrong? Could they live with themselves if they never find the missing people again? I remain silent. Feeling somber, suddenly my gaze dropped down to the floor. Things have just turned to a touchy subject. An awkward moment lingered between us. The silence was palpable. Oh, Rachel, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be so insensitive. I was just running my mouth without thinking and forgot. It's okay. It's a long time ago. It's only 2 years. I should have gotten over it by now. Oh my god, that sounds like someone toxic as fuck that I know. Or at least it shouldn't get me bad anymore. Rachel, it's just this time of year. This was around the time she disappeared. Normally, I don't think about it anymore. After all this time, I learned to forget she's missing. Not really, though. You have to let go a little or it can eat you up. But during this time every year, it all comes rushing back and I remember too much. My sister is gone. I may never see her again. It suddenly hits me in one go, and I get all emotional, and I feel guilty about it because all I'm thinking about is how I feel. Like how I never got any closure, never got to say goodbye to her. My last memories of her were so mundane. It was just another normal day. If I knew that was our final meeting together, I would have cherished that moment. Cherished the sight of her and let her know how much I miss her. But it's such a selfish wish. She could be scared or hurt, and I'm upset about how I feel. I'm really sorry, Rachel. It sucks. I wish I could make it go away, but please don't blame yourself. Change the subject. Listen to us. We've launched straight into catching up, haven't we? Into catching up, we haven't settled down yet. We need a change of pace. Oh yeah, I haven't even offered you something to drink yet. Would you like something from the kitchen? I thought you'd never ask. Aren't you going to ask me what I want? I followed Anita down the stairs to the kitchen, occasionally pointing out something that's changed since the last time I've been here. That's definitely new. So, what are you having? I have orange juice, tea, and if you're feeling adventurous, I have vodka. Orange juice. Orange juice would be great. Seriously, how old are you? Can't ever be too old for some classic OJ. And you're the one who offered them in the first place. With our drinks in hand, we moved on the living room. Not a lot has changed in the 2 years I've been away. Everything was just as I remembered it, except for one addition. Oh, that's new. Lady in smoke is dancing with me. Okay, I'll shut the fuck up. I couldn't help but stare. Right in the middle of the room was a large painting that dominated the wall. Weed break! This painting. Admire the painting. This is one of those games where you kind of gotta talk. So this is a stopping point. Thank you, Fire. You make me so happy. Okay, back to the scheduled program. This painting. Oh yeah, we got that from an art auction at this weird place. Dad's been obsessed about it. Couldn't take his eyes off it ever since we got it. Bet. What do you think? Are you a fan? It's pre-Raphaelite painting. It's got a pre-Raphaelite quality to it. The subject matter fits in well with the romantic fairy tale era. The lady can stand next to Ophelia and not be out of place. A true work of art. Fair. I didn't know you were such an art aficionado. I'm a dark horse. There's a lot of hidden talent you don't know about. I miss my high school art class. Fuck. I'll never get it back. Well, you may know how to talk up artwork. I still think it's a horrible painting. From the moment I laid eyes on it, I felt unsettled. I have no idea what my dad saw in this time. He was so enamored by it that he bought it on spot. Does your family go to art auctions regularly? Not really, but my parents both love art, and we came across this interesting place that happened to be selling paintings that night. We only went out of curiosity. That's all anyone goes out of. To tell you the truth, though, it was a strange experience. Hello? The auction house was massive, far bigger than what I expected looking in from the outside. The lighting was dim and the room was filled with a light haze. All the guests must have been smokers or something? No, it's that fog. The walls were covered in paintings of all shapes and sizes, but they were all portraits. My parents were in their element and we split off to look around at our leisure. Nothing particularly grabbed me. Most of them were pictures of pretty regular people. Then I saw this one painting. Let me guess. It's the one you're looking at right now. That's right, Sherlock. A week ago, I was standing face to face with this beautiful painted lady. Although I thought it was captivating, there was something about it that didn't sit right with me. You and your bad feelings, do you ever not have them? Hey, I'm serious, there's something strange about this painting. It stirred up something in me, and not necessarily in a good way. Paint thinner. Burn it. Salt it. Bury it. Dead it. I stood there for a long time, just staring at the painting, trying to work out what was triggering my senses. That was when this guy crept up to me. He does look like the Crypt Keeper. Beware. Beware. This is your warning. I see that this painting has captured your attention, young miss. I see that you never blink, sir. What?
Neither do you, madam.
Bitch. I love you. I don't blink. Yeah, you could say that. What's the background of this piece? Do you know who the artist is? I don't see a plaque for it anywhere. The origins of this piece are not known, I'm afraid. Such a beautiful painting shrouded in mystery. Like the Voynich manuscript. I don't know which is. I probably butchered it, sorry. It adds to the eerie sensation one feels in its presence. You can find yourself easily lost within its canvas. The serene landscape it depicts, I swear I can read, the detailed faces hidden in the background, and the angelic figure at the center of it all. Angelic? Wouldn't you agree? I guess I am eager to know what the scene is about. We can only speculate, but that is part of its charm. The identity of the maiden, how she has found herself in such a bizarre land. Tell me, what do you think her expression is showing? How do you interpret her manner? She looks defiant. Yeah, I got cheat sheets. She looks defiant. She holds herself confidently. It's true that the maiden inspires strong feelings in the observer. Her posture is powerful, and yet so elegant. But even the bravest of souls can carry a slither of fear. You feel it, don't you? Despite the confidence you see in the painting, deep inside, something is unsettling, lies beyond. They're really good on the English on this, but they could do a mite bit better, just a little bit. But this is a really cheap game, and you should definitely buy it. Not a sponsor. Never a sponsor. She's like Venus, standing in a strange new world, unseen by human eyes. This moment is forever captured in still image, a timeless state. Perfection. For the pleasure of all... Should you be talking to a child like this? For the pleasure of all those who look upon her for generations upon generations to come. When you stare into the painting, do you see anything staring back? What did you say? Anita, there you are. Thank fuck, you neglectful shit. Oh my, this painting, it's gorgeous. Dude, you have no idea the conversation this man just had with your daughter, and that's the first thing out of your mouth? Bruh, you are not Dad of the Year. What a find, Anita. Don't you think this one is extraordinary? This is one extraordinary painting? I think you're one extraordinary parent. In some ways it is. How precious. What is the name of this artwork? Oh, here we go. It did not have a name when it came into our possession. However, we have given it one we thought is quite apt. Grotesque beauty. It perfectly embodies the sinister tone that's mixed with the odd soothing nature of the piece. A scene that conjures such conflicting emotions surely cannot be named anything else. Yes, I'm doing anime voice. Grotesque beauty. Grotesque beauty! Yes, it does suit the painting. I can't seem to take my eyes off it. The woman in the painting, she's just so... perfect. She almost feels real. The artist must be a genius to have created something so lifelike. Geez, look at me. I'm all shaken up. How much is this piece? You haven't sold it already, have you? Grotesque beauty has not yet been sold, sir. You can be the first bidder. Should you be successful, you may take her home with you tonight. What luck! So early into the auction, and I find a masterpiece straight away. How much is it? I'll buy it off you right now. Name your price, I'll give you anything. I'm sorry, I cannot take these too seriously. Hee 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 hee. Good sir, I see in your eyes the desire of a true lover of art. I believe you are the perfect one to take away this treasure. For that reason, it is yours free of charge. My God! Are you for real? I can't believe my luck. This is too good to be true. Haha, I never thought my night could turn out like this. Dad, are you sure about this? Where would we put this? Don't you think it will look out of place in our home? Anita, dear, a gem like this doesn't come by so often. It's too good to pass up. Besides, any man would be happy to find a home for this work of art. Oh boy. We have to have it. Somehow his eyes got wider. Jesus Christ. Before you commit though, I must offer you one final chance to turn away. You can leave this painting and go back to your normal life, or you can choose to willingly take the painting with you. Give it a new home and let it grow as part of your life. So what will it be? I'll take it. Congratulations, sir. You are the new owner of Grotesque Beauty. Your life will never be the same again. That wasn't cryptic enough for you? What?
Nothing would go over my head.
I would catch it.
That's that guy right now.
Oh my God.
This is great. What is this? I don't know. This dude gave me this box. Oh no, do not open
Do not open that box. Jesus Christ. What the fuck?
It's such a beautiful box. Let's open it. It
No!
looks so old.
No! What a freak show. That guy from the auction house sounds like such a weirdo. Bro, you don't even know the half. Don't answer the door. Duh. Wake her up. He totally was. The way he was acting didn't seem normal. He really was a creep. I don't ever want to see his ugly mug again. When did this happen? About a week ago. Why do you ask? Around the time all this shit started happening? That's why I ask? I was just thinking that all the timing of this is pretty odd. What do you mean? I mean, you're dense. Well, are these bad feelings you've been experiencing lately? Like, you said that started a week ago, around the same time this painting came into your home. Did you also get your period a week ago? Like, what is going on with you? Don't you think that's quite a coincidence? It could be. Still, that doesn't mean anything, though. Doesn't it? In the fog that's been appearing, it coincides with these events. This might just be me, but does that look like wisps of smoke in the painting? It does. They could even be from a fog, much like the one that hits the streets. What if the painting brought the fog to this neighborhood? Because there was fog in the auction house, you dumb bitch. That stranger, I'm actually way more appealing towards women than this. But you know how you yell at people in a horror movie? This is just that. And that stranger from the auction house was something straight out of a horror story. Yeah, he was. He was. I don't know. Maybe there is something weird about this. Now you're beginning to sound crazy. Or are you just trying to scare me? I'm just saying, this thing does give me the creeps too. I see why you've been scared the last few days. I reckon you'd feel better if we took it off the wall and put it away. No way. Dad loves that painting. He'd kill me if he found out we mishandled it. At that moment, there was a knock on the door. Nope. Everybody hit the deck. Either mannequin it or hit the floor. Who is that? Stop talking. God. Were you expecting someone? Her mouth does not need to move that much. No, I only invited you here. Should we see who it is? Fuck no. Hello? You idiot. Who is it? The ice cream man. Hello? Is someone there? No one is answering. Now what? Should we open the door and see if anyone is nearby? I don't know. I don't really want to. Me neither. Let's not. But then again, I'm not sure if I will be able to sleep not knowing what is out there. I think I can hear someone there still. Why won't he answer? Because you're an idiot. Hey, what do you want? Still nothing. We could latch the door chain and take a look. What do you think? I think that's the perfect recipe for murder. I don't know. I'm conflicted. I'm conflicted about the two of you. What do you think we should do? Don't answer the door. Let's play it safe. We should leave the door closed. No way am I going to answer to a spooky stranger in the middle of the night. Thank God. For a moment I thought you might answer it. But I do wonder who it could have been and why they showed up at my door. The mysteries just keep piling up. My shoulders just jumped a few inches. Ooh, Rachel. Did you hear that? Oh my God, something just called your name. What? How did they know my name? Who else knows about me coming over? No one. That's impossible. I only told my parents. Hey, who are you and what do you want? This is messed up. Punk ass bitch. Definitely don't open the door. Yeah, I'm 100% with you on that. Do you think whoever is still there? I don't know. Think we should try to ignore him so he'll go away soon. We tried to brush off the incident at the door. We stayed up a little bit longer, idly chatting, before the night grew dark and sleep washed over us. The slumber party was nice, despite our paranoia. No, if someone was banging on my door, I'm taking that seriously. I've been in situations. Anita was probably feeling overcautious and afraid, having heard one too many morbid stories. I was glad to be there with her to keep my wandering mind from thinking back to my sister's disappearance. Soon all of this anxiety will pass by. It's good that we can help each other through it. That's really cool. I wish I had friends nearby like that. But I move too much. Tonight was a bit weird. It was about to get weirder still. So, this is where you save. Because all of the other endings depend on you doing all those things. Knock on the door, apologize, it's no problem, change the subject, orange juice, it's like a pre-Raphaelite, she looks defiant, don't answer the door, and then when you come back in from the save, wake up Anita. So we're just going to save here and wake up Anita, and then we'll do the first ending. Oh shit, I didn't save. I'm a jackass. I don't know how much time had passed when I regained consciousness. You might as well save when you wake up, Anita. I opened my eyes and see nothing but darkness. A darkness so complete I couldn't tell if my eyes... Thaija, two ghosts were in the same room. All of a sudden, one said, "Muhahaha." Damn, said the other. That's just what I was going to say. You're cute. Hey, Thaija, how's it going? Are you streaming today, or have you already streamed? A darkness so complete I couldn't tell if my eyes were open or closed. I waved a hand in front of my face, but see nothing. This place. Where am I? What's happening? Panic began to surge in me. I spun around, trying desperately to find something that could anchor me to my surroundings. But it was useless. The dark was so absolute, so absent of light, I couldn't help but question if I was even in a physical plane of existence. My lack of sight seemed to sharpen my other senses, and I felt something move. It brushed against my arm, a gentle touch like a faint breeze, but the unexpected contact made me jump. I reached out a hand to inspect the darkness. My hands touched something that didn't seem to hold a solid form. It broke off and seemed to flow in the air. How did I get here? I squeezed my eyes tight, trying to recall the moments that led me here. Oh yeah, that's right. I was in her room. We were having a sleepover. Anita! Oh God, where is she? Hello, is anybody out there? I haven't been on today, and I don't know if I'll get on. Headache and neck pain. Ooh, you should take some THC salve and put it on your neck and like rub it into your temples. I have some THC salve that's really good for that. It's really good for everything, honestly. Anita, where are you? I'm sorry you're not feeling well. Please, anyone, can you hear me? Something moved. Who's there? Though I couldn't see, I felt a presence emerge in the dark. It was close. Despite the darkness, I could almost make out a dim silhouette against the black void. Anita, is that you? Silence. Answer me, please. I don't think we should be here. We need to get out of here fast. A weak voice came back in reply. It did not belong to Anita. Rachel? You're not Anita. Who are you? What do you want? Rachel, you must help me. You need my help? What do you want me to do? Rachel, I'm trapped. I need your help to get out of here. But I don't know how. I don't even know where we are. What is this place? Please tell me. This is a bad place. You shouldn't be here. I've been trapped here for so long. Luckily, it's not too late for you. Who are you? Silence. Please, if you want me to help you, you need to tell me what's going on. There isn't much time. You have to help me. Everyone has forgotten about me. But not you. You are the only one who still cares. You want to find the truth? Get me out of here, Rachel. You're the only one who can. I use camphor oil. Is it good? I haven't heard of it. I'm sure my mother has, though. My mother's really holistic. A sharp gas escaped my throat. My heart suddenly jolts as if shook back to life from a deadened state. Tears stung my eyes in an instant of recognition. There was a familiarity in the voice that wasn't clear to me until now. A voice I haven't heard for so long, but I've yearned for the day I could hear its sweet melody once more. I had lost hope of ever finding her. Hannah, is that you? Do you recognize me, big sis? Hannah. Oh God, I never thought. Where have you been all this time? I've been so worried. Hannah, please tell me where you are. We don't have long. Rachel, you are in danger. What? You are not safe. You must not trust her. I don't understand what you mean. Hannah, what are you trying to say? Rachel, I'm fading away. No, wait, don't go. Please help me, Rachel. Can you help me? Don't worry, Hannah. I'll help you no matter what. I'll save you even if it's the last thing I'll do. You promise? I promise. Don't go, not again. I can't lose you again. Hannah. Okay, and then we can save upon wake up. My eyes snapped open once more. I saw the ceiling indistinct above me. I was back in Anita's room. I stared straight at the ceiling. It penetrates through the skin and warms the muscle. Thank you, Thaisha. Let me just screenshot this real quick. Ooh, thank you, Thaisha. I'll have to get into that. I was back in Anita's room. I stared straight at the ceiling where the streetlights outside the window cast a dim glow. I do hope you feel better. I lay there unmoving for a moment. The sound of my heart pounding was the only sound I heard. Wiping the beads of sweat that trickled from my brow, I noticed my hands were still trembling. I pressed them tight to my chest to steady them, and my breathing began to relax. I am safe. It was just a dream. As I calmed down, I remembered something urgent. I had to pee. I'm kidding. Anita! My eyes scanned the room frantically. Adjusting to the darkness, I soon made out her sleeping figure on the bedroom floor, soundly asleep. I breathed out a sigh of relief. Thank God she's safe. The memory of the wispy black room was fresh in my mind. For a moment, I was afraid that I had truly lost the whereabouts of my friend, or even my mental faculties. Just you wait. My experience felt so vivid, unlike any dreams I've ever had before. Most times my dreams are uninteresting. I'm sure I'm not creative enough to conjure something like this. It couldn't have been a mere Freudian slip. Couldn't have been a mere dream. Could it? And Hannah, she was there. Am I this upset over her disappearance that I'd still dream of her? After all that time that she's been absent, I never had an encounter with her quite as powerful as this. Can she still be out there somewhere? What if she's close by? Is that why all these strange things have been happening? Not ready to fall back asleep, I lay in silence, listening to the ambience of the room. There was something soothing about quietly observing life as it drifted by, not the battle of the clocks again. I love metronomes. I hate clocks. Make of that what you will. The night can be full of intriguing little sounds that usually go unnoticed in the day. Some time passed and I was still no closer to falling asleep. As I came on the verge of drifting off, I heard something that caught my attention. That sounds like a box of memorabilia fell over in a closet. What? It does. Was that just the house creaking? No, it wasn't just the house creaking. Absolutely not. That's demented. Okay, more boxes. There it was again. No, now it sounds like someone's trying to break in. You go down, you hold the flashlight, like, right at the hilt, and then you... Anyway, it didn't sound like regular nighttime ambience. Against everything else, this sound stood out for some reason. The pitter-patter was coming from somewhere inside the house, though I couldn't tell where exactly. Was it my imagination, or does the gentle sound seem purposeful? I rolled onto an elbow, sat up, and froze mid-motion, not wanting my movement to mask anything. Silence reigned over the house. Whatever was making that noise was gone. Still, I think I should investigate it, if only for peace of mind. I look over to Anita, still asleep and undisturbed by the noise coming from outside the bedroom. Should I wake her and alert her of what I've heard Wait. What? Should I wake her up and alert her about what I've heard? She is fast asleep and I'd feel bad if I disturbed her for something trivial. I wonder if I should leave her. Wake her up. No way am I going to take any risks. Enough weird things have happened already, so I should take a more cautious approach. I'll wake Anita up and we'll go investigate this together. I reached over and shook Anita by the shoulder. Save. To this. Save. To this. Save. To this. There's 10 endings? Sorry about the blindness, y'all. Save. And I've completed 2. 2, 4, 6. 7. 8. And 1 for good luck. No, for real. Hey, Anita, get up. Okay. Listen, you need to get up now. This is an emergency. Oh, what is it? I heard something coming from the other room. Anita just shoots me a quizzical stare. You woke me up for that? It's probably nothing. No, this is different. I was listening for a while. It didn't sound right. How so? To use your quote, I just have a bad feeling. Call it intuition if you want. But there have been far too many oddities lately for my liking. At this remark, Anita sat straight with her eyes open wide, as if she just remembered something horrible. You don't think it's related to whoever made that knocking sound at the door, do you? Crap, I kind of forgot about that. Oh God, you've got me scared now. Do you really hear something? You're not messing with me? Are you? This would be the time to tell me if you are. That would be really messed up. For the last time, I'm dead serious about this. You know me. This isn't the kind of crap I'd do. Yeah, same. Look, we can't stay here if there's something wrong. We have to at least look and make sure that what the noise was. But what if something is wrong? Maybe we should just hide in here. That's not an option. We can't stay in here if there's trouble. That's why we need to check it out. Come on, we'll do it together. Just stay close to me. Alright, lead the way. Investigate sound. I opened the bedroom door ever so slightly, enough to poke my head out into the hallway. Standing still like a statue, I listened intently for any evidence of the sound returning. Frozen on the spot, I was alert when a voice whispered behind me, "Do you hear anything?" Not this time. Where was it coming from? I couldn't tell. Let's move downstairs. Be careful. We don't want to give ourselves away. Right behind you. We tippy-toed lightly across the hallway and down the stairs, slowly taking our steps as to not make a sound. So far, nothing seemed out of the ordinary. I just hope that doesn't change anytime soon. We came to the living room. Nothing immediately jumped to my attention. But then again, I wouldn't be able to tell if something subtle was different. That bitch ain't in the painting. If it was my house, I'm sure anything misplaced would be obvious to me. I let Anita take charge of the investigation. Oh, this is sad. This is some Junji Ito shit. Looks like whatever it was that was making that noise is gone. Is everything okay in there? Nothing fell or anything like that? Not as far as I can tell. It looks like how we left it. We scanned the room a little more, splitting off momentarily to cover more ground. I wasn't sure what I was looking for, so I returned to Anita and found her standing motionless in the center of the room. Hey, are you okay? What is it? It was hard to see in the dark, but there was an unmistakable look in her eyes, a look of fear. Oh God. What is it? Look, over there. I followed the direction of her finger, directed towards the painting. Do you see that? Tell me you see that. I blinked my eyes, trying to clear away any weariness that might have clouded my vision. There was nothing wrong with my eyes, however. It was clear we both saw the same thing. Or rather, didn't see the same thing. What the actual hell? The woman in the painting? She's gone. How is this possible? I clutched the top of my head, nails digging into my scalp, hoping against hope that I was still dreaming, and that I might wake up at any moment. There was no such end from this nightmare, however. This was really happening. Holy shit, how is this even possible? This is seriously messed up. Poor Anita. This is her house too, like, fuck. No way. It can't just change like that. It's impossible. This thing is bad. It's cursed for sure. Oh God, what do we do? Before I could answer, our attention was drawn to the thin sheet of fog that suddenly filled the room. Where the hell did this come from? Maybe it came from outside. Did you leave a window open somewhere? No, and even if I did, look how fast this place became misty. It was clear a moment ago. A regular fog can't just appear like this. This night just keeps getting weirder. Rachel, look at the painting. Something's happening. It's glowing. True to her word, the painting glimmered with ethereal energy. It pulsed like the beating of a heart. The rhythmic throb gave it the impression of a living creature. Across the surface, a streak of light rippled outward, like the painting of curtains. Now and then, light catches the canvas, and it appeared like there was something else unusual about it. The light danced on the surface, and something didn't seem right about the space between the frames. I almost shouted in astonishment when it dawned on me. The painting's surface was no longer flat. Inside it contained a new dimension that disappeared into the wall. Do you see that? The painting goes inward. It looks like there's a tunnel. How? There should be a wall right behind it. It must be some kind of portal. I am all about portals. A portal? Where do you think it goes? Who cares? Let's go. No idea. As we stood staring at the strange painting, a familiar sound came from above. Did you hear that? Yeah. Was that the sound you heard before? Definitely, it's coming from upstairs. Wait, hey, where are you going? I'm going to take a look. I think it's coming from my parents' room. What about the painting? Do you think we should take a closer look at it? Maybe we can find out where it leads to. Are you kidding me? I think we should stay away from it. Who knows what it is and what it can do. But what if it changes again? It might not stay this way for long. It might be our only chance to see what's happening before the passageway closes. Maybe we'll find out more about what we're dealing with this way. There was something else I didn't tell her about, though. I felt something coming from the painting, something calling out to me. Was it a voice? A faint memory lingered in my mind. I've seen this place before. If only I could remember it. It says investigate sound, then investigate painting. So I'm going to investigate sound. We should investigate what that sound was. That's the immediate issue. The painting can wait. It isn't going anywhere after all. If you say so. Okay, let's go see what's in my parents' room. Oh shit. Wait, fuck. No. Bad. Cautiously, we sneaked upstairs, approaching the bedroom of Anita's parents, the source of the peculiar noise we've heard all night. The hair on the back of my neck pricks up as we find ourselves outside the closed door. I'm gonna move that way out of here. Who knows what we'll find inside? After what I've witnessed so far tonight, I was afraid what the answer might be. Pressing an ear gently to the door, I listened intently. Anything? Shh. Keep it down. Rachel, silence. I can't hear anything. Hopefully that means nothing's inside. We should just leave it and go back to our room. Don't be a coward. We need to make sure nothing's wrong. Okay, get ready. I'm going in. I slowly turned the handle and pushed the door open. Anita was clinging to my arm as she peered over my shoulder. We both gasped at the same time. Scared naked lady. I half expected to see nothing out of the ordinary. The other part of me was bracing to see a scary monster waiting to grab us. What I didn't expect to find was a stranger in the house sprawled naked on the floor. Gets them every time. She scrambled desperately to... I've never done that. She scrambled desperately to create some distance between us and herself. Her wide open eyes were fixed on us. She seemed just as scared and surprised as we were. Who are you? What's going on? Where am I? I broke out of the huddle. Anita and I unconsciously formed. Evidently, there was no immediate danger to us. Bitch, you thought. I could ask you the same thing. Who are you and how did you get in here? The mysterious woman continued to scream. She was in no condition to answer our questions. Anita stepped forward to try and reassure her, holding up both hands in a sign of amity. Amity. In peace. It's okay, please don't shout. Yo, why is that my go-to? Please don't shout. You can call me a potato, but please don't shout. Try to relax. You're not in any danger. No one's gonna hurt you. This is a safe place. Yes, that's right. We're not here to hurt you. You can trust us, so please calm down. The woman seemed convinced by her earnest pleading and regained control of herself. You see, everything is gonna be alright. We're all friends here. We will take care of you. The woman calmed down and relaxed. Now that she was more composed, it struck me how beautiful she was. Her petite figure resembled a flower. What are we today? We're a flower. Her skin was soft and fair as if she wore a pearl shell. Her jet black hair was smooth and glistened in the cold air. Glistened in the cold air. I don't think the cold air makes things glisten unless it's really cold. Like, that's not good. Don't keep your house at that temperature. She was a beauty I had never seen before. These details were not lost on Anita as I saw her react with the blush. Man, you can tell when men write women. My name's Anita. This is my house. That's Rachel over there. She's a good friend of mine. What's your name? The strange woman sat up slowly, still carrying a look of confusion. I don't have a name. You don't have a name? I mean, I don't remember one. That's okay. It's not too important right now. Everyone is averting their eyes, just like straight to her forehead. Can you tell us what happened to you and how you got here? Alexis, the horror queen. What's up, sis? How are you? I'm doing amazing. I found a cheat list of all the ways to get all the endings. So I have like 10 horror stories to get through, brother. 10 different horror stories. Yay! I'm so excited. How are you? Oh, Fire's typing away. Fire says hi. I know, right? You've been busy with Pokemon. How's that been? Can you tell us about what happened to you and how you got here? I don't remember that either. I don't remember a lot of things. I do remember a strange place full of smoke. I was trapped there for the longest time. The painting. You mean the painting downstairs? That's right. She's the girl from the painting. I totally recognize her. Thank you for the shout out. Yeah. If you haven't added Hashira Elements, add him. I'm well. Just woke up. Also, hi Fire. Hope you well, bro. I'm good, man. Aw, I love your budding romance with my husband. It's so damn cute. Anita and I share a glance. Everything bad seems to be connected to the damn painting. Hope the family as well. Not just your family, but your online family. Tell Fusion and everyone I said hello. I do visit and lurk when I can. But I'm too shy to chat, man. And I can't keep up with chat. I think I was kidnapped. What? There was a man. I've never seen him before and I don't know what he wanted. He put me inside the painting. What the fuck? Imagine being put inside a painting. Just Mary Poppins shoves you in and doesn't let you out. Love the layout with the TV. Super OG, super old school. Thank you. It just goes with the horror. I appreciate that you appreciate it. Thank you. It turns out that it leads to another world, a world that's darker and more terrible than this one. I was lost in there for a long time. I don't know exactly how long. It's hard to tell the passage of time once you're inside. There's no night or day. It's hard to tell what's up and what's down. There's nothing to ground yourself with. Okay, I think we need to go. You two are like vibing way too much. Anita? Is Anita home? That sounds horrible, you poor thing. How did you escape? I heard you did a, like, Mew thing recently, like, last night or something? What was going on with that? Tell me how that went. I'm sorry, that's another thing I can't remember. I don't know what happened to my memory. Maybe it has something to do with being locked up in that place for such a long time. I just remember wandering that strange land forever, and the next thing I know, I'm here. I may not know how I got here, but I'm so glad that I'm free at last. Whoever put me in there was a bad man. I'm scared of what he will do when he finds out that I've escaped. Please, you can't let him find me. You have to protect me. Don't worry, we'll try to help you as much as we can. We won't let that guy get you. Thank you, I'm sorry to intrude on you like this. Anyway, you're safe for now. We'll take care of you while we wait to get the police involved. At the very least, we should get some clothes for her. We can't have her sitting around naked. Yeah, just butt scooching everywhere. Anita, do you have something we can dress her in? Yes, there's a dressing gown in my room. A dressing gown? What the fuck? Get her some sweats. Okay then. We should go get that. Wait, what about her? We can't just leave her alone. Someone should keep an eye on her just in case. Anita, stay. Rachel, go. I have no idea. It doesn't say this far. We might just have to switch it up. You just say Rachel go attack the woman. What? No, we're gonna stick with save one. Investigate painting. Sacrifice Rachel. Rachel, go. I'll go get her clothes and call the police. Totally. We're definitely gonna do that. You should stay put and make sure she's alright. She's been through enough as it is. Try to comfort her if you can. Oh, she'll comfort her. She still seems distraught with what's been going down. You can count on me. I mean, I'll do my best. Don't worry, I won't be long. Hey, Rachel. Yeah? Silence. Oh, nothing. Just hurry back, okay? Anita is not home. I wonder what Anita was about to tell me. She might deny it, but I sensed something was on her mind. Yeah, like a brain worm. I'll have to grill her about that later. For now, the immediate matter is to sort the situation of the stranger in the house. Standing in the hallway, I took out my phone and dialed the number to the police. As the phone rang, I wondered what time it was. Do we get to see what time on the phone? Nope. God, it's nearly 4 a.m. Hell yeah. I bet there's no chance of us getting back to sleep after this. The phone continued to ring. Why hasn't anyone answered yet? Surely this would be the least busy hour for the police. What's holding them up? A static noise cut through the line. The sharp tone was like a knife to my ear. I considered hanging up when someone finally answered on the other side. Operator, what's your emergency? You sound like Ted Bundy, sir. Hello, I need the police. Someone escaped kidnap. It's abduction if they're not a kid. And is taking shelter in the house. We're at my friend's place. Can you send someone over? Before we get to that, we need you to answer a few questions for us. Can you do that, young miss? Sure. Are you and your friend the only people in the house? Sketchy question. Well, yes, it's us two and the stranger that came out of the... They're gonna think you did mushrooms, bitch. I mean, they just appeared inside the house. You just found this person in the house? You don't know how they got there? Nope. I don't know anything. Maybe through a window or something. And your parents, where are they? They are right outside. I'm staying over at a friend's place. Her parents are working out of town. About your friend, how long have you known her? What do you mean, her? I didn't gender my friend. Since we were kids, why do you need to know that? Why do you need to know any of this? Young miss, we are just asking questions here. They are essential for us to get a clear picture of what we're dealing with. What are you dealing with? What? I should never talk to police. Don't you have enough to go on? Why are you asking pointless questions? Oh, they have a point. It's a weird point, but it's valuable information. It seems a little strange for me, for someone you claim to have just escaped abduction to freely climb into another stranger's house. No, that checks out for me. Does that check for you? Okay, thank you. Watch the black phone. The kid, like... Watch the black phone. Yeah, I need it. I gotta stop doing that. Watch the black phone.
Ethan Hawke in this movie is wonderful.
Put that in chat. You don't have a mic. But, for real, like, this is weird to me that he thinks it's weird to them. Savvy? What are you, I second that, fire. What are you implying? I'm the one calling you for help. Just send someone over and you can ask as many questions as you fucking like. There's no need to be hasty. Let's not be too hasty. You're not gonna do that? Gotta eat to live, gotta live to something. Gotta still to eat. Tell you all about it when I got the time. Yeah, you know the lyrics better than me. I didn't do Aladdin a lot as a kid. Actually, I was in Aladdin.
I know, I've seen the pictures.
Fuck you. You scanned the pictures. Thank you. I can't wait to tell Jabroni about it. Of course we have a stranger in the house right now. I think that is reason enough for you to do something about it. I'm probably going to clip that whole conversation. Don't you think there's something you're missing here? Do you believe something can be gained for free? Nothing is free in this world, child. For something to escape, there must be an exchange. Oh, your friend went fucking nuts now. What are you talking about? We'll send someone over in time. What do you mean in time? Just keep an eye on the woman. What the fuck? Wait. How you know she's a woman? I never told you that. Who are you? The call went dead, leaving nothing but the dial tone ringing in my ear. Star 69 that shit. What the hell was that about? How did he know about her? This is bad. I better tell Anita about this bizarre call later. No, you need to call Anita's parents right now. Be like, your daughter's possessed by Satan. Yeah, I tried. I tried to put the incident out of my mind and continue to Anita's room. No! The only thing with the semblance of normalcy in this house. No! Okay, I guess we're not doing save 1. I've already done save 2. Okay, is that a choice? Maybe. Standing here felt like stepping back into the time before all the madness began. A snapshot of our mundane, quiet lives. Something made me feel like we can't return to those times anymore. Get a grip, Rachel. You can't think like that. Let's just work this out one step at a time. As long as Anita and I are together, we should be safe. We'll have each other's back. I rummaged through her wardrobe for the robe Anita instructed me to bring. Her room is such a mess. It's a wonder how she ever finds anything in here. Why exactly am I the one looking through her belongings anyway? After searching a while, I found the robe in question. I hope I didn't keep Anita waiting too long. Nothing is free in this world, child. For something to escape, there must be an exchange. The words from that call echoed in my head. As I walked back to find Anita, a foreboding feeling came over me. Suddenly, I felt a surge of apprehension, like a sixth sense or how animals seem to notice things outside of human awareness. Something wasn't right. I could taste it in the air. All I knew was that I had to get back to Anita as soon as possible. No, you don't. Holding myself back from breaking into a full-on sprint like a jackass, I briskly strode towards the parents' room and opened the door. Oh, shit. Anita, what the fuck? That never gets old! What's going on? Anita was sprawled on the floor like a sacrificial offering, her body displayed in a twisted heap, resembling something from a crime scene. Yeah, she is. Hey, I don't want to do this. Oh, Rachel, you're back quick. How are you still speaking? Anita? Not quick enough. What are you doing on the floor like that? Why do you look like a crushed cockroach? Don't mind her. You were gone for some time, and it got dull sitting aimlessly in wait. Anita took it upon herself to entertain me with her dancing. And this is dancing. Ah, she's back up. It's interpretive dance. I was following her direction. She has a good eye for art. That's right. Art is an honest expression of the soul. Anita was kind enough to carry out my wishes to place some of the images that have been living in my mind. Scenes of figurative beauty in a mangle of chaos. I don't understand. Anita, you almost gave me a heart attack lying on the floor like that. I thought you were dead for a moment. And all the time I knew Anita, she was not good with speaking to new people. For her to enact some sort of choreography for a stranger feels wildly out of character. You worry too much. I'm only trying to please our guests. That's what a good host is supposed to do. I'll do anything to make her feel more comfortable. If I was weirded out by her display on the floor, I wasn't ready to see what Anita did next. Okay, here come the foot people. Can't stop it. She crawled over to the woman and began rubbing her feet. Her hands worked diligently at massaging her guest, all the while her eyes were fixed on her face. Does this please you? Yes, how very thoughtful of you, my sweet Anita. A look of delight stretched across Anita's face. The compliment greatly pleased her. By the way, I got you something to wear. Here, you should... I extended an arm, offering the garment to the nameless woman, but before I could finish speaking, Anita turned and snatched them off me. Give that to me. She grabbed them off me with vicious speed, as if it was not proper for me to interact with her guest. Hey! Your hands are too careless. You could have bruised her with your clumsy touch. With my clumsy touch. Okay, we ain't friends no more. Here you go, my lady. Please wear this. What the hell, Anita? That was totally uncalled for. I'm really concerned with how my friend was behaving all of a sudden. She's too eager to serve this woman. I need to remind her of the situation we're in. Hey Anita, can we have a chat outside for a moment? Do we have to? Can't you see that I'm in the middle of something? Yeah. That's why we have to have a chat. It's important. Come on. I need to talk to you alone. Fine, fine. I'll only be gone for a short time, mistress. I'll be back soon. Oh boy. Now your eyes are doing the weird thing too. So what do you want to talk about? Your undying display of affection? Are you okay? What the hell did I just see in there? What do you mean? I left you to mind that woman while I go find something for her to wear, and I come back to see you rolling on the floor and massaging her like some kind of butler. What happened? Why are you jumping through hoops for her? I'm sorry, Rachel. I guess I've been acting a bit weird, huh? It's just, well, she's just so gorgeous. Isn't she? I've never met someone so pretty in all my life. I think I'm in love. In love? What are you talking about? You don't even know her. She doesn't even know her. She doesn't even know her own name. I know, but when you know, right? I mean, she's just so perfect. I've never felt this way about anyone before. This is absolutely a meme. Don't mess this up for me, will you? I don't know what to do in situations like these. I'm just trying to make her happy and hope she can feel the same way about me. Okay, hang on. There's one with warn her. Okay. Warn her, run, grab chair, escape grip, pillow. You should be careful. I don't know if I trust her. Why not? She's been held captive for a long time. She's the victim here. Don't you think she deserves the benefit of the doubt? Plus, she's also gorgeous. Wow, the pretty privilege you give her. What does that have to do with anything? Look, she's got you completely wrapped around her finger and has you dancing to her tune. It just looks like she might be manipulating you. You're just saying that because you're jealous. What? No. Just, look, be careful, okay? Remember that a lot of weird things have been happening tonight, least of all this stranger appearing out of a damn painting. I know you're just looking out for me, but you don't have to worry, I can handle this. I'm gonna let you handle this. I'm gonna walk home. I hope so. Is there anything else you wanted to talk about? Yeah. I'm gonna pack some snacks and I'm gonna walk home. Like, you know what? You got this handled? You got this handled. Do not drag me into this. Well, I had this bizarre phone call with the police. They kept saying some cryptic and inappropriate things. Have you ever experienced something like that before? No, maybe you called the wrong number. Yeah, I fucked up 911. How can somebody get the wrong number for emergency services? In any case, if the police aren't going to help us, then we should at least take care of her for the time being. Come on, let's not keep her waiting. Why are you in such a hurry to get back to her? We have a situation here. What situation? The police are inept, so what else is new? You didn't hear the way he spoke, though. His creepy-ass voice, what he was asking, it didn't sound like a police officer should behave at all. If it wasn't a police officer, who else was it then? Maybe something intercepted the call. Like it was blocking us from calling for help? Like a signal blocker? Signal blocker. I did it. I got it right. Signal jammer. Listen to yourself. You're basing this on nothing. I promise you that everything will be alright. I'm gonna buy one of those and I'm gonna have fun with it. It's late. That guy on the phone was probably drunk and having some fun with you. Now, can we please get going? Anita. Yeah? Stay on your guard, okay? Do that for me. Don't be so melodramatic. Yo, she is not going to stay on her guard. She is not going to listen to a single fucking word you say. We returned to the bedroom and was immediately given a fright. Oh god, she looks displeased. We almost walked straight into the stranger standing right behind the door. Where'd your nipples go? Fuck, can't say that. Apparently you cannot say. He can't. But like, why? I'm so confused. Anyway, geez, you scared me. I heard what the two of you were saying. Huh? I thought I could trust you both, but the two of you were careless. How disappointing. Hey, we did nothing wrong. We've been doing our best looking out for you, so what's with all the accusations? And why were you spying on us? Spying? Oh, that's rich coming from you. You went out of this room to make a phone call. You claim you were speaking with the police, but it's clear that you were communicating with someone else. That was not her fault. I had to ask myself, why put up with this deceit? The answer was clear. You are in on it. The one who imprisoned me in the first place? You're in cahoots with him, aren't you? I said cahoots yesterday without laughing. I thought it was a maturing thing, but no, today I didn't. What? This is such bullshit. Bullshit. He must be aware of my escape by now and will stop at nothing to find me. This man is very powerful and his reach goes very far. I would just start insulting her like, girl, you are nothing special. Even though she is very, very pretty. Like, literally drawn pretty. How do I know you're not one of his allies? Because I'm a teenage girl. Are you fucking kidding? Because this is mad, and we clearly have nothing to do with this. How convenient. I find my way out of that place, and now I'm held in another captor's lair. Okay. You know what? Take your painting. Take some shoes. Take your robe. Get the fuck out. You have a gateway to that world here in your very home. Take the painting. The painting hangs on your wall. Do you honestly believe you can trick me? No. I'm not trying to trick you. I'm trying to get rid of you. You're a burden. As for you, Anita, I'm most disappointed in you. Don't think I didn't hear what you said about me. You think you feel love for me, and yet you conspire with this bitch? Bitch? You called me a bitch? Oh, shit! How can you expect me to return affection to a treacherous worm? Yeah, she called her a treacherous worm! Oh, man! And I was trifling over bitch. No. Would you love me if I was a worm? She said no. Oh, shit. She said no. She said no. You're disgusting. Oh, she called her a disgusting worm. Disgusting, treacherous worm. Oof. Oh no, she would have fed her to a fucking bird. No, it's not true. It's not true. I don't have anything to do with it. I really do love you. Oh, fuck. Okay. Sicko. Run, grab chair, escape grip. How am I supposed to escape grip? I don't know. Maybe this will work. Mistress, I've never felt anything like this before. I would never intentionally harm you. A wild look spreads across Anita's face. She fell to the woman's feet, groveling in a frenzied manner, like a dog begging her master for forgiveness. Her voice rose again, only it did not sound like anyone I recognized. The voice was more coarse and sinister. Anita is no longer home. Rachel's fault. She's the one who's been mean to you. She's jealous of you. She's jealous of your good looks and because I'm in love with you. Yeah, I totally want you. You're definitely my type. Okay, I've dated crazy bitches in the past, but this is, not my speed. She can't take it and decided to do all these bad things to you. These are mere words, and words can be so full of lies. Are you trying to win me over with more lies? No, never. I worship you, my lady. I want nothing more than to be by your side. You have to believe me. Nothing else matters to me but you. I don't know what shocked me most, Anita selling me out or her sudden subservience to this woman. However, a new horror came over me when I caught the gaze of the stranger. We locked eyes for an indefinite amount of time. She was almost smiling at me with her eyes. A knowing look one might give to an opponent in a game of chess before checkmate. Sorry. Fuck. Suddenly the situation became very clear and there was an understanding between us. A cold bead of sweat ran down the back of my neck. Her wicked eyes continued to smile at me. Is what you say true, Anita? Are you truly devoted to me? Yes, mistress, I will do anything for you. And do you condemn the actions of your former friend who conspired to harm your mistress? Yes, I do. Then prove your loyalty to me. Your test is to make a great sacrifice. A friend for a queen. Show me what you'll do to those who plot against me. Anita, snap out of it. Can't you see what's happening? Please, this isn't you. Hang on. Oh, shit. Take her now. Anita weightlessly rose to her feet as if lifted by unseen spectral hands. Her back still turned to me. My pleas didn't seem to reach her. Oh, fuck no. Her head spun around, a horrible expression stretched across her face. Something I couldn't imagine any human face capable of pulling. Once again, I saw the demented look in her eyes, and I saw no semblance of the friend I knew. Attack the woman. It looks like there's no reasoning with Anita. She's fallen completely for that woman's spell. Seeing an opening, I rushed at the stranger. Cut off the head and the body will die, as they say. This may be the only opportunity you get to strike. I closed in on the stranger, but something stops me abruptly. Pain shoots up my left wrist where Anita tightens an inhumanly strong grip. Anita, stop, you're hurting me. I won't let you lay a finger on Mistress. You're too foul, unworthy of her touch. You've lost your mind. I tried wrestling her off of me, but her grip wouldn't loosen. We spiral in a frenzied circle, leaving a trail of destruction in our wake. All the while, the stranger just sat and watched, her eyes still smiling. I was fighting for my life, feeling Anita unbalanced. With a firm kick, I was able to create some distance between us. Anita tumbled backwards, trying desperately to stay upright. I turned away from the fight and headed straight for the woman. No! I grabbed something solid from a table. Surprise flashed on the woman's face. Take this. I whirl the object overhead and bring it crashing down onto her head. The impact was like a thunderclap. I felt flesh tear. Blood splattered onto the carpet. Her body laid motionless on the floor. Anita stood wordless in the background. Time froze once more. Could this be it? Had the nightmare finally ended? Maybe this will break the curse on Anita. Maybe she will return to her senses and we can escape from the house and find some help. Things might just work out okay after all. Double tap. As quick as a hammer drop, my fantasizing was cut short and I crashed back to reality. Oh, that's, demonic. Yeah, I'm doing it. The woman sprang up on her feet like a reanimated corpse. Blood was still gushing from the cut wound on her face. I will help y'all with the English, translation. She looked up and her arrogant smirk was no longer visible behind the deep gash on her face. Her eyes were blazing with hatred. I've never felt something hate me with such burning intensity before. Under the evil stare, I froze, unable to move despite my protests. The woman's elegant facade was torn away. She spoke with a menacing voice that resonated through me. You disgusting little creature, you made my beautiful face. I mean, you're still pretty. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder and what have you. Have you any idea how much work this took? Of course you don't. You're an ignorant child. I'll make you pay in blood. Anita, take her. Oh shit. From behind, Anita's arms wrapped around me. It didn't matter, as I still had no control over my body. I tried for all my worth to scream, but nothing came out. I stood face to face with her. She opened her mouth, and it continued to stretch wider and wider until it was the size of my head. Her jaws filled my entire vision, and suddenly I was surrounded in darkness. Sorry. Something sharp dug into the back of my head. Agony spreads all over my face. I could see my skin pull apart like an elastic band on the brink of snapping. It felt like my face was being sucked through a straw. This is it. I'm gonna die. But just when I thought this whole turmoil would never end, the pain disappeared. I opened my eyes and was back in the room. Anita was there. I take a step back, regaining control over my body. But why am I still alive? I was so certain that would be the end of me. I glance around the room for answers and see the woman standing with her back to me. This will have to do. Not as pretty as before, but it will suffice for now until I get a new one. Oh, it's you. You're awake. You've been a real nuisance, you know, but you did serve some purpose. After all, I have you to thank for my imminent release. Not only that, but you provided me with a new life. I decided this will be a good way for me to entice new prey. After all the terrible things I've seen tonight, I wasn't prepared for the horror that followed. The stranger turned around, and the sight of her awoke in me a new nightmare. No, this can't be real. You're me. How? You tiny thing. I did tell you that you'll pay for this. Pay for your impetuosity. Pay for being impetuous. You scarred my scarred my beautiful face. Taking yours in return is a fair price. But your debt is not yet settled. She let out a mocking laugh, savoring my torment. My dear, you are so preoccupied with what's in front of you that you haven't even noticed the bigger problem. I didn't copy your face, I stole it. Ripped right off your pitiful head. Now you must wonder what's left in its place. I've ruined you just as you've ruined me. I reached up to touch my face. The form was rough and unfamiliar to my hands. What did she do to me? I dashed over to a mirror. Severe content warning. When I peered into its reflective surface, I almost jumped back in fright. Oh, show it! Tears rolled down from my eyes, drawing the contours of my new face. What have you done to me? What is this? A million thoughts flooded my mind all at once. How will I go on living with this hideous face? Will anyone even recognize me? What will my parents say? How can I make this all right? If only I could go back in time and redo all this. A wave of panic racked my mind, and I was overcome with despair. I felt like I was about to explode. Suddenly, I was light. Everything became distant as the floor folded up behind me and slapped me on the back. I closed my eyes and let the darkness take me. Were you in the painting? That was the story of how my life ended, but not for those who knew me. None of them had a clue what happened to me. After all, for them, nothing was out of the ordinary. They saw Rachel resume her life. They saw her attend school, eat dinner with her family, and flirt with boys. But that was not the real Rachel. The imposter took over my life, replacing me in every place I belonged. I was spared that night, released into the world as a monster without a home or a friend, doomed to watch the imposter live my life. She used her guise as a high schooler to entice more victims to her lair, where she would devour them and steal their beauty. Holy shit. Oddly enough, Anita was nowhere to be seen. I have no idea what happened to her. It seems as though I was not the only victim that night. Strangely, no one noticed any of these strange occurrences in our town. Repetitive, but okay. It was as if this creature had a hypnotic spell over everyone. The few people that took notice quickly discarded the thought from their mind. Kids are strange after all. Who knows what's going on inside their head? Ending 3, The Imposter.